yo. How about that? The Philadelphia Eagles have locked up their QB1.
Because I've seen enough horror movies to know any weirdo wearing a mask is never friendly.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Hope you're having a fantastic day today. So I want to go over some news for the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles have signed Jalen Hurts to his big extension, which I'm very happy about. Now, the numbers for obviously every single year, for 24, 25, 26, like those, obviously some of these years have not been updated yet, so we don't know the actual numbers of the cap hits and all of that stuff going forward. But what we do know is it is a 5-year deal of $255 million. Okay, 179 guaranteed. I think second in the league, in guaranteed money. Okay, 45, I think it's $45 million a year. And Jalen Hurts is the highest paid right now going into this year. Obviously, this is before the Joe Burrow contract. This is before the Herbert contract. So they got this thing done early. We wanted this thing to get done before those contracts. Daniel Jones was the only quarterback that really got signed to about $40 million a year. So how does it feel to now have your QB1 locked up? I have to say, most of the time you would feel worried because of specific players that get money like this. Number one, when a guy, it doesn't matter if it's a quarterback or not, when anybody gets money like this, you always get nervous. With Jalen Hurts, I've never felt so positive about a contract. I've never felt so comfortable. Guys that get contracts sometimes fall off. Sometimes, when they get their money, they decide not to play as hard anymore. Sometimes you get players like that. And with Jalen Hurts, I just never see that because I see it's just when you see a guy that came from Alabama, what he went through, went to Oklahoma, kind of reinvented himself as a quarterback, took a back seat when he had to. It was all about the team, never got selfish. This is the type of QB I have always wanted, okay? As much as the beginning to this whole entire thing when the Eagles were paying Carson Wentz and we drafted a quarterback in the second round, I had no issue about the player. I had an issue on where they drafted Hurts. And you were paying, like I said, you were paying Carson Wentz at the time. And look where we are. I don't even count 2020 that much because he got thrown into 5 games. Okay, 2 years and a Super Bowl appearance already. Okay, which is really good. You know what I mean? It's really good. And honestly, it comes down to everybody. It comes down to coaching. It comes down to this great GM and putting this team together. And the window is so far open right now. But to get this contract done before Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow's contract, yeah, that's really big. That's awesome. Okay. Jeffrey Lurie had no question that this was going to get done. The rumors that were coming out almost every single day was Jalen Hurts and, there was no roadblocks in this contract situation. Congratulations to his all-female, all the female agents that Jalen Hurts has that really got him the most money, and they're getting a lot of respect as well, which I'm really happy about. To it, Nicole Lynn and some of the other people that are with him. So congratulations to them to really make this happen too. But man, this now we don't know what the numbers are going forward. Now I heard for next year the cap hit's going to be $60-something million. There are rumors. Obviously, this is a cap-friendly deal. We all know this. So Hurts is in agreement with Howie Roseman. They're going to restructure him starting next year. Every year, for the next 3 to 4 years, they're going to restructure him. There are rumors right now that they're going to keep that cap number below $30 million a year, which is pretty good, guys. If they're able to move money like that every single year, then great. You have a quarterback that's not strangling this organization for every cent possible. You know, like you don't have a guy that's literally ripping through this, ripping through the cap space and doesn't care about the rest of the team and getting a nice team around him. Like Hurts wanted to at least try to get this done. Both sides want to get this done and to make it so it is a team-friendly deal because Hurts wants this team to be successful. Hurts wants to win championships. Okay? It's just crazy, guys, because, like, the mentality of Jalen Hurts has been just so it's intoxicating. It's obsessive. It's you don't really worry about this kid in the offseason. Like everyone was saying, what is he doing this offseason? He's been working out with young quarterbacks. He's been going to pro days. He's been going to workouts with certain colleges. He's been doing a lot, and hasn't even started yet what he's really going to be doing this offseason with the rest of the guys. His offseason work has been flawless. His in-season work has been great. What he's done on the field has, changes being made, talking to coaches, a nice collaborative effort between Nick Sirianni, even when Shane Steichen was here, and then having Jalen Hurts, talk about the issues or changing the plays during the game or stuff like that, which I've always been really happy that there's been really good communication. And Hurts is a team guy before himself. You know what I mean? He might get all the credit in some games, but he gives credit to those who will really work him out, like this offensive line, these running backs, these wide receivers that are making plays for him, obviously him being very accurate as he is. I'm glad the Eagles got this done. I'm glad it's done. I'm glad it's over with. I'm really happy that, Jalen Hurts is this window is open now, okay? When you have a quarterback that is literally going to be open to restructures every year, a lot of quarterbacks do not do that. Okay? Coming off a rookie contract when they have to really secure their future, okay, money-wise, this is something that you don't see often coming off. Like maybe a third contract, yeah, maybe, but a second contract off a rookie contract, and he wants to help the team more than himself. I mean, I thought he would have got paid a lot more, to be honest. I mean, to really be honest with you, he probably deserved a lot more than $45 a year. Should have been like, the rumors were like 50 to 55, and then it went down to 45, and it kind of stayed there. So I guess he got $45 a year. 179 guaranteed, highest this year as a quarterback, but Joe Burrow hasn't been paid. And obviously, Justin Herbert's another one. And they actually got it done before those two other contracts got done. I don't really count the Daniel Jones contract anyway because he didn't play up to the standard of Jalen Hurts or any of these other top quarterbacks, okay? This is an MVP finalist, okay? This is an MVP candidate going forward, okay? You got to put respect on this guy's name. I mean, I know there's rival fans out there. There's fans that, don't want to tell the truth about Jalen Hurts and what he could do, but you gotta give the kid respect for his effort and what he does. His just how he rallies the guys together. What's most importantly, it's not even just about his play. The little things really make up for what he could do with his play. It's not about the little things. It's about gravitating those players towards him. That players actually want to play in Philadelphia. That players want to stay in Philadelphia. That players in free agency, the draft, they want to play here in Philly. They want to play here. Okay, we used to be the team that nobody wanted to go to. Nobody. Now we are just... Now players really want to be a part of this with this quarterback. Even defensive guys that don't think about the offensive side of the ball are like, I want to play with Jalen Hurts, and they're playing defense. Like it's not even their side of the ball. And they really respect a guy like that. If Ndamukong Suh can come out and say, hey, Tom Brady and Jalen Hurts are almost alike when it comes to their attitudes towards, this game of football and how they carry themselves. They might carry themselves a little bit differently, but, the similarities are there. And it's amazing to hear stuff like that from players. But we don't have the extra updated content on this contract. So I looked and tried to see. There was nothing there. The obviously the new contract is up, but the cap hits are not there for 24, 25, 26, 27. So those cap hits are not up yet. So we're going to see what those numbers are going to look like. Once those numbers are up, depending if the cap goes up, the cap will go up the next couple years. It's going to go up. I will go over restructures. I will go over pretty much everything. So we'll do like a 24 type thing where we'll go into 24 off season and we'll kind of look at what can the Eagles do to create more cap space and make things possible. But rumors are the Eagles are going to try to keep that cap under $30 million or at $30 million, against the cap every single year. So if Hurts is down for restructures every year, I'm just so happy. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I have never been so into watching a quarterback press conference in so long. Like, I used to, like, when Carson Wentz used to have his press conference, I used to listen to him for 5 minutes and turn it off. Every time Jalen Hurts is on the podium or there's a video out on Jalen Hurts at a press conference, I watch the whole thing. I don't know when's the last time I actually watched a quarterback's press conference for every single time. Because I believe what he says. I believe what he wants to be for this team, what he wants to do for this team. And Howie Roseman, I've never seen a GM go so far and beyond. And you take Carson Wentz and Jalen Hurts and you look at, like, who has Howie Roseman built the best team around Jalen Hurts more than Carson? By a landslide. They have been so aggressive. They don't even care about the $50-55 million in dead cap. They still picked the quarterback in the second round, which was really dangerous to do because who knows what was going to happen. It was a blessing in disguise because we found out that Carson Wentz was the quarterback we thought he was, and he was mentally beaten and physically beaten out of the job. That's the truth. And this guy brought a different demeanor to Philadelphia. Dog mentality. The unproven. The guy that is looked to be unproven and that can't do it in the NFL. And Hurts just eats all of that up and he puts it out on the field. He won't say it with his words. He won't come out. He'll warn the league, like, you better watch because I'm going to unleash what I'm going to unleash this year, and you guys are going to pay for it, I'm just really happy. I've never been so comfortable with a quarterback as of right now. I'm just so happy we've locked him up. I'm so happy we don't have to worry about this anymore, and we have our quarterback of the future now, and, all they really have to do is just get a steady backup behind Hurts for a few years. If they can end up drafting one, not even this year, but even maybe next year, or if Dorian Thompson's not going to be the guy, or, I don't know. You know what I mean? We'll see. But this is a really good day for Philadelphia. A quarterback locked up is a good sign, and especially two sides that are going to work out a really flexible contract where Howie can restructure that shit every single year and help out this team with cap space. It's going to be amazing. So glad we have a quarterback that cares about the team. So glad we have a GM that will do anything possible to that's good with numbers, that's good with moving money around in contracts. I'm really happy that this is done, and Jalen Hurts deserves every penny of it. Because honestly, I don't know what other quarterback is going to do anything like this. I mean, a guy that was thrown into 2020, started in 21, and just took over, and just literally felt like he took over, and has gotten better tremendously. His offseason workout isn't lazy. He's working his tail off, not only with himself, with personal trainers, on his mechanics and all that stuff, but working out with the team and the offense and the receivers rallying behind him is just amazing to watch. I know I've been rambling about things and just kind of how we're talking in a room about this together, and that's how I kind of wanted it. I don't want this scripted. Nah, like, this is, it's never scripted anyway, but, It's just amazing. I'm so glad that they got this done. Really glad. I didn't think it would happen right now. I didn't think it would happen before the draft. I figured after the draft. I said like right before training camp it was gonna happen. But wow. I'm just, man. We have our QB, man. We we have our quarterback of the future, and we don't got to worry about that contract anymore. So. We're gonna find out. Obviously, I'll update you guys on the cap for 24, 25, 26, some of these other, because it's not updated yet. This is fresh news, so it just updated. There's no update on the cap hits for his future contract. So once those numbers are out, I'll make a video on that and make sure, and kind of give options on how to free up cap space. I'll look at all that stuff. There's good sites to look at that for. So nothing updated yet, but let me know what you guys think about Jalen Hurts extension. 5 years, $255 million, $179 guaranteed. Signed early before Herbert and Joe Burrow. And we're ready to go. We have our QB1. We're ready to go. I hope you guys are really happy with it that it's done. And, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of the contract. And it works for both sides. And let's go get a championship. We'll see you guys on the next one. Shakes it up. Follow us. Peace out, guys. Peace.